Alright, what is up YouTube? It's your boy Jay Dimes, and we're back at it with another New York Giants video. Back at it with another New York post-game reaction. I know I'm not in the regular setup, but we gotta get this video out regardless. This team sucked today. It sucked. We're gonna break down everything. The coaching, definitely offensively, was horrible. It was not good. Defensively, we couldn't stop their run game. They had Amon-Ra St. Brown, who caught some big passes, made some great plays after the catch. And the injuries. Let's talk about the injuries. Because, you know, the Giants and the injuries go together like peanut butter and jelly. You know what I'm saying? Like Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. You know, we go hand in hand. Adoree Jackson, who we already knew. The Giants putting him on punt return was a bad decision, was a bad idea when we heard the news that they were going to go with that move. He ends up spraining his MCL. Is out for the next 3 to 5 weeks. So he's going to miss the Dallas game. The Giants, knowing that we have no cornerbacks on this team outside of Adoree Jackson, they throw him out there on punt return, which is one of the most dangerous positions in all of football. And now he is hurt. He sprains his MCL. The backup right tackle, Tyre Phillips, has a neck injury as the Cowboys are just putting in work against Minnesota. They're up by 20 going into halftime as we record this. He gets hurt. He hurts his neck. Jon Feliciano gets hurt. We got to put Nick Gates in that center. Who else? Wan'Dale Robinson having his career best game. Ends the game with 9 receptions, 100 yards. Exactly. He's the first wide receiver for the Giants this season to have a game where they have 100 yards or more. Gets hurt. I'm hearing people say he possibly has a torn ACL, which I pray that that's not the truth. Daniel Jones had 2 bad throws today. Them 2 interceptions, in my opinion. Was it the right read? Yes. But the throws themselves were not good throws. He did have over 300 yards. So for all my statistics, guys, he doesn't throw the ball a lot. He doesn't throw over 200 yards. He had 300 yards. That's a Giants win, right? He has over 300 yards. That's a Giants win. Saquon Barkley could not get anything done on the ground. They sold out for the run, and they stopped it. They made it a duty to stop the run, and they did just that. I don't know what the statistics is for Saquon, but I know it ain't nothing pretty. Mike Kafka's play calling today was horrible. He had, you know, the drive after the first drive for the New York Giants was an awesome drive. Daniel Jones looked at great. The play calling was good. But after that, the play calling was just horrible. It's 3rd and 5. You're down by more than 2 touchdowns, or I think you were down by 2 touchdowns or more, and you run the ball on 3rd and 5. Well, you know you cannot run the ball on this team. They are stopping the run. It's not been working all game. You run the ball on 3rd and 5. That play call it blew me. It blew me. I was like, what are we doing here? It blew me. I don't know what Mike Kafka was thinking there. We still ended up not getting the first down anyway, but in that situation, you throw the ball. You're going to end up throwing the ball on 4th down anyway. You might as well throw it on 3rd. Dump it off, get 2-3 yards, make it a 4th and short. But the Giants ran the ball there. Horrible play call. The refs were out for the Giants today. They was holding. They didn't call it. There were pass interferences. They didn't call it. And it's every game. The refs do not respect the New York Giants. The Giants are going to get no calls, whether we're home or away. We're not getting no calls. None. We're not getting no calls. I'm not even editing this video. I'm not editing anything. I'm doing this on my phone. The little 20% thing where you said your badge's about to die, that just popped up. I just blooped that out. I'm not editing anything because I am upset. The Cowboys are handling business versus the Minnesota Vikings, who are 7-1. They're handling business versus them. We have to face them on Thanksgiving. 4 more days. 4 more days, and then we're on the field again versus the team that looks awesome right now in Dallas. And we're going in that game without our number 1 cornerback. We're going in that game with we don't know who else is injured. We don't know. We're going into that game without, Wan'Dale Robinson, who's one of he was our best receiver today. We're going in that game without him. We're going into this game without Xavier McKinney. Our secondary is cooked right now due to injury. And I'm just hoping the Giants get some guys back. I hope we get Daniel Bellinger back. We're going to need to get Azeez Ojulari back because without Azeez Ojulari, our edge presence, it's hot and cold. Some days we were getting pressure, some games we're not, and today we really couldn't get as much pressure. Lawrence did have a good game. Williams had a good game, I guess. Lawrence definitely had a good game, though. Thibodeaux was a no-show. He was a no-show again, and he's a rookie. I understand that. But as a as a fifth overall draft pick in the draft, as a guy who coming out of college was an amazing prospect, I'm not, harping on him too hard. I don't think he's going to be a bust. I think he's going to be fine. But he has to have a game where he just, he makes an impact. Some way, somehow. Aiden Hutchinson had a 3-sack game. You know what I'm saying? Can I get that from Kayvon? I need it. Please. Somebody. But with Daniel Jones and this offense, man, it's not going to work. If Saquon Barkley is not effective, the Giants are not going to win games. And that does not mean Daniel Jones is bad. It's not going to work. These teams are looking at the New York Giants saying, if we stop Saquon Barkley, we win the game. If we stop Saquon Barkley, we win the game. That is what each and every team we play is saying heading to these games. If we stop Saquon, we win the game. And today, Saquon was stopped. And what happened? The Detroit Lions mopped the floor with this New York Giants team. That's what happened. I feel like David got outcoached by Dan Campbell. The Giants got outplayed on both sides of the football. The Detroit Lions made great plays. We didn't. This offensive line, brutal. Lemieux starts over in replace for Josh Ezeudu and gets beat on like the third play. Gets beat on like the third freaking play. So, as you can see, man, I'm upset. We have a huge game on Thanksgiving. The Philadelphia Eagles won today. They didn't even look that good. They beat the 4-5-1 Colts by 1 point. The Commanders, all of a sudden, is the best team in the NFL. They throw Taylor Heineke in there, and they've not lost since, I don't think. Well, I think they lost one game. That's to the Vikings. So that's another team that we have to look out for. I never seen the Commanders as like a free win because with Heineke, you never know with Heineke. He finds a way to win games sometimes. Dallas looks amazing. They've been owning us over the past couple of seasons. So going into this Thanksgiving game, I'm not confident. I'm not happy. The injuries, just the fact that Dallas looks this great right now versus the 7-1 Minnesota Vikings is scary. And I don't know how this game will go. I don't know. We're going to talk more about it tomorrow. We're going to talk more about this Thanksgiving game tomorrow. But as of today, as of right now, the Giants don't look that good. And, I'm still optimistic. We're still 7-3. But the Giants have to play better football. They have to play better football. I need to see a team on Thursday that comes out quick and they come out firing on all cylinders. That's what we're going to have to do. The Giants can't start off slow versus this Dallas team. You can't because we don't have our corners. We don't have our starting safety and Xavier McKinney. They're going to be able to put up some points. I believe that. They're going to be able to put up some points. And we're going to see what happens, though. But as of today, the New York Giants get ran off the field, get mollywopped, get beat up, get just bruised, get their asses kicked. 31-18 to the Detroit Lions. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section, your thoughts on this. And until then, like I said, we're going to talk more about the Dallas game tomorrow. We're going to break all that down, see how we feel about that tomorrow. But until then, it's been your boy Jay Dimes. I'm out. Go Giants. We out.